Turkish Land Forces inducts FNSS PARS İZCİ 8x8 as first dedicated CBRN reconnaissance vehicle. During its weekly press briefing in Ankara, the Ministry of National Defense of Turkey announced that the Turkish Land Forces Command had completed inspection and acceptance procedures for a number of PARS İZCİ 8x8 chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear reconnaissance vehicles and formally taken them into service. According to the briefing, reported by Anadolu Agency and complemented by a statement on the official X account of FNSS, this marks the first time dedicated CBRN reconnaissance vehicles have entered the land forces inventory. The move comes as CBRN risks from regional conflicts, non-state actors, and industrial sites draw greater attention, highlighting the need for protected, networked reconnaissance. It also reflects Turkey's reliance on its national defense industry to deliver specialized capabilities for high-risk environments. Developed as a special-purpose vehicle, the PARS Scout, PARS İZCİ 6x6 and 8x8 family is presented by FNSS as a modular platform optimized for reconnaissance and internal security missions rather than as a derivative of an infantry fighting vehicle. The manufacturer structures the 8x8 family around three official mission roles: Sensor Reconnaissance Vehicle, CBRN Reconnaissance Vehicle, and Armored Combat Vehicle. This approach illustrates a design philosophy centered on adaptability and mission-specific integration, in which the same protected mobility base can host different operational functions while simplifying training, logistics, and long-term sustainment. Times. In its CBRN configuration, the platform is intended to enable the detection, identification, and mapping of contaminated areas while ensuring protected mobility for specialist teams operating in hazardous environments. Rather than relying solely on dismounted sampling, the vehicle allows detection, analysis, and reporting to be conducted largely under armor and on the move, limiting personnel exposure while maintaining operational tempo. The CBRN variant is based on the PARS Scout 8x8 tactical wheeled armored chassis developed by FNSS as a special-purpose vehicle optimized for reconnaissance and internal security roles. The platform combines high mobility with ballistic, mine, and IED protection designed in accordance with NATO STANAG 4569 standards. With an overall length of under 9 meters and a width below 3 meters, the vehicle delivers a power-to-weight ratio of approximately 20 horsepower per ton, a maximum road speed of 100 kilometers per hour, and an operational range exceeding 800 kilometers. It is capable of negotiating 60% gradients, 30% side slopes, 0.7-meter vertical obstacles and 2-meter trenches, and can ford water obstacles up to 1.7 meters in depth. Mobility in confined or degraded environments is further supported by a turning radius of less than 8.5 meters made possible by the all-wheel steering system. The independent double wishbone hydropneumatic suspension with ride height control, central tire inflation system, and balanced axle load design resulting from the vehicle's engine layout contribute to stability, short braking distances, and high control even on loose or rough terrain. These characteristics are particularly relevant for reconnaissance tasks near industrial sites, damaged infrastructure, or urban areas where maneuverability is critical. The vehicle's design also takes into account the need for strategic deployability. The PARS Scout 8x8 is air transportable by a 400M, IL-76 and AN-124 aircraft, allowing rapid deployment of CBRN reconnaissance assets to distant theaters or emergency situations as part of expeditionary or allied operations. Survivability and crew endurance are addressed through a combination of under-armor protected fuel tanks, run-flat tires, and a self-recovery winch, as well as an automatic fire suppression system, 8 smoke grenade dischargers, and a fully integrated CBRN protection system provided as standard. Air conditioning and heating systems are also standard, enabling crews to operate for extended periods in sealed conditions during CBRN missions without compromising comfort or effectiveness. The forward crew compartment, protected by large ballistic glass panels adapted to winter conditions through integrated heating elements, provides a wide horizontal field of view. This is complemented by a standard driver vision system and a 360-degree situational awareness suite using day and night cameras positioned around the vehicle, enhancing driving safety and observation in complex terrain and degraded visibility. Internally, the PARS Scout 8x8 CBRN reconnaissance vehicle is configured for a 6-person CBRN reconnaissance team comprising the driver, the team and vehicle commander, and 2 dedicated CBRN operators, with an additional crew seat integrated to improve operational flexibility during sampling and analysis tasks. The internal layout is organized to accommodate mission equipment, sampling devices, and onboard analytical tools while preserving space for safe handling of chemical and biological samples under collective protection. The mission suite relies on a combination of standoff and point detection systems intended to identify chemical warfare agents, toxic industrial materials, and other hazardous substances, supported by continuous monitoring of the atmosphere both outside and within the protected hull. Onboard analytical equipment allows the examination of solid, liquid, and gaseous samples collected in the field, supporting the confirmation of initial detections. For biological threats, the vehicle incorporates protected handling arrangements, enabling operators to conduct follow-on tests on samples without breaking collective protection. Radiological and nuclear hazards are monitored through a combination of external and internal sensors and individual monitoring devices, providing early warning of radiation levels and supporting informed decisions on routing and exposure. Sampling systems mounted on the vehicle enable material from the ground and surrounding air to be assessed while on the move, reducing the need for dismounted operations in high-risk areas. A remote-controlled stabilized weapon system can be integrated to provide a self-defense capability, on which a 40mm automatic grenade launcher or a 12.7mm or 7.62mm machine gun can be fitted according to user requirements. This allows CBRN specialists to remain focused on their technical tasks even in insecure environments. Sensor outputs are processed through the vehicle's onboard systems and integrated into a standard battlefield management system, supported by VHF and UHF radios, a crew intercommunication system, and an electrical architecture compliant with MIL, STD 1275 and MIL, STD 461. An auxiliary power unit can be integrated to allow mission systems to operate without running the main engine. These features ensure that data collected forward can be shared in real time with higher headquarters and adjacent units, reinforcing the networked nature of CBRN reconnaissance. The hull architecture, underbelly structure, and specially developed mine-resistant seating are designed to protect personnel against high-level mine threats. FNSS also emphasizes that vehicle subsystems are modularly connected to the mine-resistant hull, allowing rapid replacement and simplified maintenance, an important factor for long-term fleet sustainment and future upgrades. At the industrial level, the PARS Scout 8x8 benefits from a high degree of national content, including domestically designed and developed gearboxes and key suspension components engineered by FNSS. By bringing sensor reconnaissance, command functions, and dedicated CBRN reconnaissance onto a single armored family classified as a special-purpose vehicle, users benefit from a modular architecture that supports both operational flexibility and logistical efficiency. The introduction of the PARS Scout 8x8 CBRN reconnaissance vehicle, therefore, represents the availability of a dedicated, protected, strategically deployable, and network-enabled capability designed to support the understanding and management of CBRN risks in both operational and emergency contexts, based on a modern special-purpose 8x8 armored platform.